Right, now the deeper is actually out into the lake, we can go through understanding what you're going to be seeing on the actual screen itself. Now, the screen has a few different options of how detailed or how simplified you want it. So if you're looking for just to find the bottom contours, then that's not a problem. You can use the simplified version of it. But if you want a little bit more detail of the sort of depth of the bottom, the silt makeup, anything like that, weed, then you obviously go into the detail option. So basic gives you a basic view essentially, and then detail gives you a lot more depth. Your beam angle then gives you a different sort of depth searching, so you can have a less detailed with more depth, or you can have a shallower version of it with more detail inside that as well. And then your sensitivity, turn that up and down. If you're in a gin clear water like we are here, you can turn that sensitivity up a little bit more, and that'll give you some readouts of what you're actually seeing, whether it be floating weed, etc. Generally, I start at between 50 and 75%, that sort of area. That gives me the best detailed view of what we're looking at there. So that's your sort of scroll menu. Now, what you've got to remember with this is to actually bring it in nice and gently and slowly, because every time that you actually bring in that reel turn in, you want to keep those two connections within the water. So as you can see here, what we've got is a generally uniform bottom with clearly an amount of weed on the bottom. We're showing it 6.3 feet with the 10 degrees water. So as I said, all those things on the screen is, it's great detail. So it gives you the depth of where the bottom is, it gives you the temperature of the water, and then it gives you that sort of feedback that you're looking for on the map. Now, if you have a very hard bottom, you'd expect to see a very compacted, very bright line. And then for a siltier bottom, a softer bottom, then you'll obviously see those striations, the little dappled effect, if you like. So we'll just bring that in, keep bringing that back in. And it says 6.5 foot, and at every turn of that reel handle, it's given up-to-date details. Now, with that map as well, as we said, now that we're using it onshore GPS mode, that's actually mapping that cast, that lake. It's actually putting us on the water and mapping the features that we're finding, depths, etc. So when you do a few casts, you're actually building up a picture of the whole of the lake.